God, this is the first time I see Very Dark Man say something makes sense, say something reasonable. So, Very Dark Man, he talks something I like this NBA conference, because Very Dark Man, invited for this NBA conference. A lot of people not expect that a Very Dark Man is going to invite him, right? So I would like you to listen to Very Dark Man, Very Dark Man's speech, because Very Dark Man exposed many things in this video, telling us how federal government, some of politicians as using, cow for money laundering. So I know that you people don't know this. So listen to Very Dark Man before I continue my discussion today. I like this.
If you notice, you go around in Nigeria, you see cows passing on our roads, and you'll be wondering why so much cows are going around and passing. You know why? It is money laundering. It's the government. It's money laundering. Let me tell you how. How much is a fat cow, a very big cow? It's sold at 2 million. You see an Aboki man going around, a Fulani man going around with 500 cows. That is 1 billion naira. That is money laundering. So instead of the government to tell these cows to stay inside, like in-house ranching, right?
So
they won't, because it's their investment. And the Fulani man have told them that, see, these cows need to walk around so that their meat will be sweet. Or they have some sort of excuses that is giving them that reason to have their cows go around. So the government, they invest in these cows too. The money that they've stolen, they put it in the cows. 500, you see, 1,000 cows. If 500 cows is giving you 1 billion, or if it's sold at, yes, 1 billion, 500, 1,000 is giving you 2 billion.
So Very Dark Man,
I'm sure a lot of you have never thought about this before. Have you?
On my mind.
Exactly. And this is why I'm here. To tell you what it is.
I like
Do you understand?
Area Very Dark Man touch.
Again,
So everybody knows me. I'm a man of the truth. I'm not hiding something, and I'm not the type
do not take
of
over the stage.
Something.
Do not take over the stage.
Because of I'm not the
Do not
fans
take over.
of that person. I'm not going to speak the truth. So what a Very Dark Man say here is true. I'm not a Very Dark Man fan, but if I see something Very Dark Man did good, I will praise him. He did well. He said something I'm not expected in this video. So Very Dark Man tried so much for this NBA conference. Some people cannot say what a Very Dark Man say here. So Very Dark Man exposed and tell us how some politicians are using a cow for money laundering, and tell us how police and army we're not taking insecurity serious. So Very Dark Man tell us many things. So this video is a part of Very Dark Man. He say, you can go to Very Dark Man page and watch the full video of this, because Very Dark Man says something very, very, very interesting. He says something touch everyone. So it's not to federal government to be do something about what a Very Dark Man say here, because Very Dark Man say the truth. I'm not here to criticize anybody, and I'm not here to praise anybody, but I'm not here to interrupt anyone. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you something you don't know about. Very Dark Man did well today. So I'm not expecting this thing for Very Dark Man. So let's be watching, see how the federal government is going to do something about what a Very Dark Man and all of them say here. Everybody participate for this NBA conference did well. All of them say something, federal government need to be practice, do something about it. So Atiku Abubakar still maintain that he's going to, based on first succeed, that he's going to do something about it, that he's going to bring it back immediately. it can become a president of this country that is going to bring, first sources back. So I don't know how it's going to, because a lot of people, I don't believe all these politicians again, because a lot of promise have been promised while campaign, and when they enter the seat, we forgot all the promise they do. So that is the reason why some people don't believe. Even me here, I don't believe any promise again. What we need is action in this country. That is what you need. Action in this country. Not promise all the every 4 years we continue giving us promise without doing. So since Bola Ahmed Tinubu entered the seat, promised us everything having on earth, how many of them Bola Ahmed Tinubu did? So that is the reason why I say that the promise is no longer exists. It's no longer exists. Let me put it that way, because many people are no longer interested in promise. So we need action. We need action. That is the reason why I'm still maintaining this. Later, Muhammad Buhari said that opposition is promise. That is no longer giving a promise. That is what he's going to do, is on the mind that a promise finish. That is what is happening right now. So what else promise are you going to promise the masses? Masses never heard before. What the promise? So tell me, what promise are you going to promise us again to change our mind, to to come out in masses to vote for you? Tell us, for how many years now? How many years Nigeria is now? How many years Nigeria is now? Nigeria is still moving back forward. Instead of going forward, Nigeria is still going back forward. So tell me how it's going to confuse millions of people to vote for you. Why that all these past presidents, past governor, all of them disappoint us. Tell me how it's going to work again. You still promising us heaven and earth is going to do this and that. The one is working is want to use tax and buy everybody in name of working. So tell me, only God knows that when you come back in second tenor, how you're going to finish us once and for all, because the task Enugu governor have given us is terrible. When you come back for second tenor, it's going to Nigeria need to change. Nigeria need to change. When I was a little boy, I'm still hearing things will be okay. Things will be okay in this country. Now I'm getting old. Things are still like this. So when Nigeria is going to change? So let these politicians ask themselves a question. When this country is going to be better? Let all of them ask themselves a question. Is it when everybody in this country is going to be better? Let them ask themselves a question. So I don't see anything you politicians is going to convince us again to vote for you in massive, because I know that some people is going to come out to vote, but to coming out in massive to vote for you is not going to work again, because a lot of people is angry in this country because of the high level of poverty and high level of insecurity in this country. It's very poor. Nobody is angry, nobody is sorry, nobody is happy what is happening in this country. Nobody is happy for you people. So it's better you people know the area is not working to correct it before 2027 election, unless nobody will vote for you people. So that is my conclusion today. So thank you everyone. In case you never subscribe, try and subscribe on our TV. God bless you. One love. Please change.